Hello and welcome! This is Melskinner, and we're back with some more Into the Breach. I finished the second island, spent all my corporate reputation points, and assigned everything that I spent those points on already, so we're pretty much ready to go. And now I have to make my decision. Do I want to go to the final island, or do I want to move to another island? I guess we'll see when we get there, but personally, I think we have room to improve with this squad, so let's go ahead and do so. Alright, so let's see what kind of threats we'd have. I think that one would be tough. This one would also be tough. And we've already done the other two, huh? Well, if I had to pick one, this one would be tough because of the leader and because of the little guy that is on the far right, just next to the leader. Because he puts rocks around himself, so he defends himself really well. It's hard to get to him in that situation. I don't remember what the little blue guy does that's just to the left of that guy. Over here, the problem is the scion that is giving the armor. That makes things a lot tougher on me. And then again, we have the guy with the rocks. But I think the leader is easier to deal with, so I think we go with this island. Okay, so here we are. Now we have to go through this one, so we might as well. If we get this both objectives, then we get some grid defense. I guess that's good. So we have to defend the artillery support. Well, it's good to have artillery support, and then we have to protect the coal plant. All sounds good to me, so let's go ahead. Okay. We're getting the guy with the armor right out the gate, so we're going to want to try and kill him as quickly as possible. This guy can jump and tie people up. He only has 1 health, but if I do 2 damage to him, he dies. I really don't want him to tie me up, though, so I think we move here. We put the artillery in a spot where, again, we won't be tied up, but we're kind of in a spot where we can address different things, and then we'll put this guy over here. All right, I think that's my plan for now. Okay, we've got a pod here. That's going to be a tough one to get, but I'll try. You're going to move there. You're going to move there. Okay. Well, let's do what this guy can do, which, what does his attack look like? I forget. He just damages 2 tiles. Okay. Well, I can only move him here or here, so this is going to be more useful. And I'll do this so we don't light this on fire. That does limit my abilities. And we're going to take their armor out right away. Okay, so we should be able to kill all of these guys, looking at it. Trying to think what would be the best way of doing this. So I can kill all of them, but the problem is I won't pick up the pod. That'd be the only issue. Well, what we can do, I think, is we pull this guy into that guy, killing him. Then we drop the artillery here, which would knock these 2 guys back, killing this one. And then we go get the pod. Alright, well, that's what I'll try. I could try and go fancy and then see if I could knock them into each other to kill each other, but that seems just a little bit too chancy. So let's go with what works. So this guy will kill that guy. Then we do the artillery drop, which will knock the one guy off his line, but also kill the other guy. Then we go and pick up the pod. Okay. That was nice and easy. I don't have really anything to do with my ability, so we'll just move on. You're going to do that. I'm not going to really work too hard to get my 1 achievement done. I mean, as much as I'd like to. We might be able to pull it off here, though. We knock this guy down 1, he'll kill this guy. So, why not, you know? I could kill him, though, if I planned out my move right. But I like using one against another, so we're going to go with that. So this guy will kill that guy. And if we judo this guy, we'll have the other guy kill. I think the attack order is proper for this. We'll have this guy kill that guy. And... don't really have another move here. I guess we'll just kind of chill in this area. So we do have a line on him. You know, here's fine. I probably should have moved with this guy, so I'm going to move this guy here so you could attack more areas, but I think this is fine. So we're going to have guys that could do things that we're just not going to do anything with. I could kill this guy this turn by pulling him into my own guy, which would do 1 damage to him, and then the spawn-in would kill him. But, you know, we'll keep him around. We might be able to kill more enemies with other enemies. As we've just killed 2 this turn. We only have to do 2 more, I believe. I'd have to check that. Okay, I don't know if that's possible or not. We'll have to see. If I knock this guy over 1, that would work. The problem being, I would do damage to him doing that. So, where are we on that? We've only done 2. It's just a bummer. You know, this guy can pull, but he can't pull. He can't push. So, I think in this case we just throw him over our shoulder and kill him. I think burning him doesn't kill him immediately, and I don't know what the fire damage happens. It seems like first. So in theory, I could pull him into the fire and that would kill him. If it doesn't work, I could always go to a plan B. But we'll just confirm that. So he's on fire. Yeah, the fire damage will happen first. I'm regretting not moving down because I would be able to kill this guy this turn. If I had. Well... don't think I can do what I want to do here. Just don't have enough movement points for it. We move here. The problem is this guy is artillery, so he needs the 2 spaces to operate. So we can't get the job done, unfortunately. We are going to need to move him, though, because I'm going to put a bomb here to knock this guy, so... should be able to do that. If I move here, place the bomb here, it knocks him this way. Okay, it's kind of a bummer that we weren't able to line them up to do the throws or anything to kill each other. I think we have to stay on the spawner, so we'll just do that. I could throw him, doing 1 more damage to him. And it wouldn't, I don't know, that would be a bad idea, wouldn't it? We want to move behind him, but then if I do that, I'd throw him into a spot where he'd do, yeah, that's not wise. Yeah, let's just block the spawner. So fire killed him. That happens. Okay, so these are going to be tough enemies to kill each other with. Especially on their placement. I can pull this guy so he kills that guy. Let's see their order of attack. That would be appropriate order of attack. So the problem is, can we then follow through and get another enemy to kill another enemy? I don't think so. So in this case, I think we just do what we need to do, really. All right. So move here, pull this guy like that. This is just, it's such a hard objective to do. I don't know. Now, let's just take these guys out. I'm gonna do damage to myself, but it's the last turn. It doesn't really matter. Okay. So, order of attacks. This guy's gonna die. And we're one shy of doing the objective yet again. Okay, that went pretty well. We get our power grid up. Overcharged. Get the pod. Now let's see what we get. So, okay, it's a way of moving guys around in a different way. I mean, honestly, we can already do this, though, because we can move guys. Although it's on the target spot, too, right? So we technically can't do this. All right, well, that's going to be up to me on whether I want to use that or not. It takes 1 power to use. So I'd have to install that power. Alternatively, I could remove the damage. I mean, if we're concerned about moving these guys in a way that we can take advantage of them. Honestly, this is easier to charge to get damage, too. Like that. I mean, we're doing less damage overall, but that seems to be pretty good. And what else we got here? So, something that we would want, just 1 more power. You know, I don't have anything obvious for that. So, I'm tempted to just hold it for now. I mean, ideally, I'd like to work with the... Another place I could put it is I could put it here for movement, because sometimes we just don't have enough movement with this guy. I hate keep dumping power on him, because I feel like if we could get this guy with the judo toss to be more powerful, we could do a lot more. But I feel like a lot depends on this guy being in the proper positioning to prevent things. And at the moment, we just don't have that positioning, so... I don't know. I'm also not sure I'm sold on this. I think we take this and we do the movement. I feel like it's just too necessary at this juncture. I feel like I'm going to regret that move later, but... oh well. Okay, let's move on. So, we already have the power grid charged up here, so I think we go to Forgotten Hills, defend the satellite launches. We've done this before. I think we can do it again. Okay, so we don't have anybody to tie me up. This guy's going to be the most problematic, so I'm going to try and block him out being able to do something crazy. Although I don't really know how I'm going to do that. Probably what he's going to do is he's going to move up here and he's going to put his rocks out, which are going to prevent me from being able to move anywhere. We also have this guy, which I forget what he does. Oh, yeah, he's giving armor to everybody. Okay. So in that case... I think I put him in the middle. him here. That. All right, let's see if that works. We can make him pay for doing what he's probably going to do. Now, let's see what the order is going to be. Okay. So if I'm smart about it, I can push this guy into an attack line. I have to get rid of the rock first. So I pull the rock into this guy. He won't take... No, he will take damage because the armor doesn't apply to that. Then we push this guy into the line here, killing him, which is going to just take him out. So then I'd be left with making sure I take this guy out. And I might not be able to because the guys are blocking me from being able to. If I do the pull first, I might be able to get through. I'm not sure. I may change my strategy based off of whether or not I can do that. Because I can knock this guy off base, and then I could just throw this guy over my shoulder. He'd do damage to me, but it'd be better than the alternative. So, still think we do this move, which is pulling the rock into him. And I'm really hoping that this move is going to work the way I want it to. Or... Alright, before I do anything too silly. You have 5 movement. So it's just a matter of whether or not this is blocking and this is blocking. If this blocks, I'm screwed. Not necessarily. Because I could drop the bomb here, which would knock this guy over this way, and kill him. Because it'd knock him into his own rock. And then there'd be everything would be cleared. Okay, so I still have an option if that doesn't work the way I want it to. Okay, it works the way I want it to. So we stand here. We throw this guy over our shoulder, killing him. We move here. Like that. That way it at least does damage to him. Then he kills the other guy because of the order of the attack. Yeah. Okay. Looking good. So, end turn. We took care of one of the more problematic enemies. And we've killed one enemy with themselves. So I need to do that 3 more times. Okay. So if we can push this guy over one, he kills this guy. Kind of taking care of things for me. Only I push him this way. Okay, I think that's really the only viable choice. We'll do that with the artillery here. This will do no damage, at least not now. And he'll kill him. Then I kill this guy by just pulling him into the water. Killed. Okay. And I do want these guys to spawn. I know that probably doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but there is kind of method to my madness in that. I think I put myself here, because if it's a guy that ties me up, they have to do it from one of these 2 spots, and then just throw him on my shoulder into the water, and they kill them. Okay. So I want to have the opportunity of killing more guys. That's why I'm allowing these guys to spawn. So this attack's going to happen. You kill that guy. You lose your armor. There goes the launch. Okay, these guys are going to make this hard on me. Alright, we'll just throw him over my shoulder, killing him. Okay, so if I can push this guy over here, I'll block the spawn, but I also kill this guy. What's the attack order? Ah, it's the wrong order. Well, I could get this guy to kill... oh, his attack's landing way over there. Okay, I misjudged that. So in that case, if we were able to push this guy this way, he'd go through the rock, killing this guy. Attack order means he'd go first, so I wouldn't even have to move this guy. And then we pull this guy off his attack, which would kill this guy. Yeah, alright. So all we have to do is get in a position to be able to do that. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen. I cannot push him. I can't move far enough. This is, again, the problem. We just don't have the right positioning here. So I cannot move this guy far enough to get what I want to have happen here. And unfortunately, I can't move far enough here either. I have 5 movement. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could get here and pull him. Granted, I wouldn't be able to move this guy there. All right, let's do the obvious move first. It's the only move open to me, really. Only had 1 more movement, I could do this. I could push him off his attack. But that other move would have been a lot better. So I can't stop all the damage that's about to happen right now, and that's, you know, causing me a lot of grief, I guess. If I could have pushed this guy over here, we would have taken care of both of these guys. Oh, the move was right there. Unfortunately, this attack, you can't nullify the damage to the power grid. This would kill him. But then, of course, we'd have the same problem. So, that's not going to work. How far away are we from that objective? I could have gotten that objective done this turn, too. Okay, I can push this guy into the water, killing him. And then, I don't know what I do after that. I guess we, I think the smarter move is to move here and do this. Push him aside. And then we pull this guy off. What I should have done is I should have pulled this guy here and let him kill. I'm trying to protect my power grid here. Alright, well, that's the route I wanted to end up going. We're going to take 1 power grid damage, which is better than 4 or 5, which we would have taken if I had moved things. It just really made me mad because we were seriously 1 tile away from having 2 of them kill each other. Alright, let's see the order of attack. So this guy's attack's gonna land first. If I throw him over my shoulder, I take the fire damage. I don't really care. This is the last turn. Throw him over my shoulder. He'll kill him. So that's 1 kill. Unfortunately, this guy's attack happens, like, first. So... it's driving me crazy. I should have let this guy kill that guy. I'm just trying to think of what I can do here. That would be a good move. I could get this guy. I could get this guy to kill this guy, but then I'm 1 shy again. So it's frustrating, but that's just the way you know, things go. We're trying to protect the power grid here, so well, that's what we're gonna do. Which, even then, I might not be able to do it, because where I need to move is here. And I would get killed if I moved there. Oh, this game, sometimes... I literally can't stop this damn... I guess if I move here, we'll be alright. Yeah, finally. No, that doesn't help me at all. We still take the power grid damage. There's literally nothing I could do about that. Because that was the only way I mean, maybe there was a better move there and I screwed it up. But I don't think I had the room to do it. I think I just screwed that up. I should have moved over here and... yeah. I'm letting the game get in my head. Okay, don't have another way of doing anything here. So we'll just throw somebody over my shoulder, I guess. Alright, that one I just let myself, you know, screw myself out of damage, more or less. And eat power grid damage I shouldn't have done. Ugh. I mean, I got my objectives, but I could have done that achievement, and I was trying so hard to do it, and I screwed it up. Alright. Well, this is going to be a good point to go ahead and put a cut in the video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed. This is Mouse Gunner, signing out.